My dear students, welcome back. A very good morning to one and all. Today I am here to give you an explanation about the intelligent agents. So far in artificial intelligence, we have covered the concepts, definitions of artificial intelligence, history of artificial intelligence, what are the applications, what are the goals, what are the different types of artificial intelligence based on the capabilities, based on the functionalities. In the recently last session, we have discussed about the domains of artificial intelligence. In that, we will concentrate on what is the relation between machine learning, artificial intelligence, and deep learning. Now, in today's session, we will discuss about the intelligent agents. So, intelligent agent. Here, we will start with the explanation of what is the meaning of intelligent, what is the meaning of agent. After that, we will move to the advanced concepts related to intelligent agents. So in this slide already I mentioned how the system is communicating with the environment and how to give the output to the environment. Actually here the system means any mission or program like that. Okay, here the mission takes the input from the input from the environment, okay, and gives the output to the environment. Suppose we will write write a C program on sum of two numbers. So at the compilation, after runtime, what we will perform, it takes input from the users and displays the output to the users. So here also same thing, it takes input from the environment and gives the output to the environment. Now we will start with the meaning of intelligence. Already we know the meaning of intelligence. Actually, simply the meaning of intelligence is the action of making an intelligent. So the ability of a system to calculate, the ability of a system to reason, to perceive the relationships and analogies, learn from experience, store and retrieve the information from memory, solve the problems, comprehend complex ideas, use natural language fluently, classify, generalize, and adapt new situations. Simply, the intelligence means the ability of thinking, the ability of creating, the ability of to solve the problems. That is the meaning of intelligence. Now, here in this particular session, we will discuss about just the introduction of intelligent agents, that is agents and environments. What is the relation between agents and environments? Now we will discuss about those things. So let us start with the definition of agent. Actually, an agent is anything that can viewed as perceiving its environment. In this terminology, in this agents and environment terminology, we using the terms perception, action. So here it receives the information from the environment. That means perceiving its environment. How? Through the sensors. Suppose as a human being, we are observe the things, we are seeing the things with the help of eyes. So in this point of view, here the sensors are helpful to perceiving its environment and acting upon the environment through actuators. So action, so based on the receiving of input, it gives the output to the environment. Here at the time of giving the output, actuators are helpful. What is the meaning of actuators? Actually, the actuator is a component of a machine that is whole and soul responsible for moving and controlling a machine. So actually, in this particular concept, agents in artificial intelligence, our aim is to study about the rational agents and its environment. In the next session, we will discuss about the rational agents. Now, in today's session, we will mainly focus on agents and environments. So, the main point about agents is actually they are autonomous. capable of acting independently, exhibiting control over their internal state. Okay, it is acting upon independently. Thus means an agent is a computer system capable of autonomous action in some environment in order to meet its decision objectives. సో వాటి యొక్క ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఆల్రెడీ వాటిలో ఏదైతే ఫంక్షనాలిటీస్ ఇన్బుల్ట్గా ఉందో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దట్ the agents are working based on those functions. So here we will consider the agents examples as suppose human is an agent. So here the human is also receiving the information from the environment and acting on the environment. So here human is also an agent. Self-driving car is an agent. A robot is also an agent with cameras and motors. A thermostat detecting from room temperature, that is also an agent. So at the time of suppose we will consider the self-driving car. So here agent, why the self-driving car is an agent? It receives the information from the environment and produce output to the environment. So as a driver, it observes all the things around at a time of moving the car. It receives all the information from the environment, suppose like crossroads, the signals, definitely those things are received. Based on those things, this is working. So that's why these are all the agents. So here the definition is showing with the help of image. Here perceiving, okay, actually what is the definition? Second point, viewed as perceiving its environment through sensors. Okay, that means it receives the input from the sensors and what happened అనేది next thing and gives the output to the environment. That means already second point, acting upon that environment through actuators. That is the information about this figure. What are the example agents? Human is agent. So for that point of view, we want sensors and actuators. Why we are using the sensors here? Because perceiving its environment and acting upon the environment with the help of actuators. So here the sensors means eyes, ears, other organs for sensors. Actuators, why we are using the actuators? Actually this is a component of a machine, is responsible for moving and controlling a system. So in which point of view, how to move the human beings with the help of legs, like that. So these are the actuators. Suppose we will consider the robotic agent. How the robot is working with the help of sensors and actuators. So here cameras and infrared range finders for sensors and various motors as actuators. Coming to the software agent, it takes the input from the user and gives the output to the user. So how it receives the information, how the input received? It receives keystrokes or file contents or network packet. So these are the sensors and gives the output in which location? Displaying on the screen or writing files, sending network packets, like that. So regularly we are using the agent terminology as a performance measure of an agent. Suppose we will consider the agent as vacuum cleaners, washing machines, like that. So here vacuum cleaner is also an agent because it working based on the functionality. Okay, so here vacuum cleaner, washing machines are also an agents. So performance measure of an agent, how to calculate the performance measure? So based on the successful, suppose we will consider the vacuum cleaner. How the vacuum cleaner works? Suppose the dust is available, then absorbs the dust, that is the working. So in this agent terminology, how the performance measure of agent calculated? Based on the successful. So here we are using the terminologies behavior of an agent, percept sequence, agent function. Okay, so all these are in upcoming classes we will discuss about briefly. Now this is the enough information about the agent terminology. Agents and environments. Actually in today's session we will more concentrate on agents and environments. So already one diagram already covered related to agents and environments. Here the agent receives the percepts its environment and acting upon the environment. So that's why here how to receive the information with the help of sensors. So it gives output to the environment. Here the actuators are legs, eyes. Okay, that's why. What is the meaning of actuator? Actually actuator is a component of a machine, okay, for moving and controlling a machine. Okay, so here the agent function maps from percept histories to actions. So that's why here we will consider the agent function. P star implies capital A. Agent program runs on a physical architecture to produce the function. Here what is the meaning of agent? Architecture plus program. Here the architecture means the machinery that an agent executes on. What is the meaning of program? An implementation of an agent function. In this particular session we also covered how to write a simple program related to an agent. Okay, so here I will consider the vacuum cleaner. Already I tell about the vacuum cleaner is also one of the agent. So actually the world is so simple that we can describe everything that happens. It's also made up world, so we can invent many variations like vacuum cleaners, washing machines, like that. In this particular example we will explain related to the vacuum cleaner. Here I will consider one room as A, one room as B. So here you will observe the dust. The dust is available in room A and room B also. So this particular world has just two locations, squares A and B. The vacuum agent perceives which square it is in and whether there is dirt in the square. The vacuum cleaner identifies the dirt is available or not. So in this point of view it can choose to move left, move right, suck up the dirt or do nothing. One very simple agent function is the following: if the current square is dirty, then suck, otherwise move to the other square. A particular tabulation of this agent function is shown in the next slide, and here we will discuss one small program also in this particular session. So now we will see the table. What is the meaning? So suppose the room A is clean in that point of view. So here room A is in the left side, room B is in the right side. Suppose the room A is clean, otherwise there is the vacuum cleaner does not perform any actions. That's why it will simply move to the right. Suppose the room A is dirty. What is the functionality of vacuum cleaner here? So observe from the then suck. Okay, so if the current square is dirty, then suck. That's why in the action I will included the suck. So in percent sequence we will cover all the combinations. What is the here we will consider actually A room, B room. Suppose in the third line I will consider the information related to the room B. Suppose the room B is clean, then it moves to the left side. The room B is dirty, then at that time the vacuum cleaner suck the dirt. Okay, so we will consider another A clean, and another combination is also room A clean. In that time there is vacuum cleaner does not perform any actions. Suppose in room A some position is clean, some other location is dirty. At that time it moves to the dirty place and suck the dirt. Okay, so that's why in percept sequence we will consider all the combinations related to that sequence. We will perform the action, either move to right side or move to left side or suck or do nothing. So this is the last point. I will included a partial tabulation of this agent function is shown in the figure. Here I will consider one small example program also, a simple agent program for this agent function is observed here. So now we will move to the program. So already we know the functions, how to write the function. Here I will include the function name. Here I will consider the function name as reflex vacuum agent. Here I will consider the arguments as location, status. Here the location means room A and room B. Status means either clean or dirt. So here it returns the action. What is the action? So with the help of actuators, okay, either moving or controlling the mission. So what are the conditions here? If the status is dirty, suppose that status is dirty, in that time it performs the sort. Else if location is equal to A, then return right, or location is equal to B, then return left. This is the small program related to implement the agent function. Okay, so this is the information about agents and environment. Next, in the next session we will discuss about the rational agent. Okay, thank you very much for your patience. Thank you.